Welcome back, everybody, to DK and Dan Like Bands. I'm Dan. I like bands, and death to all false podcasts.
I'm DK, and I like bands. And let each word I now say be a black arrow of death sent straight to the hearts of all who play false metal.
Oi. DK, good to see you. Welcome to our show. You're looking great.
You too, buddy. I'm so excited to do this show. I love doing this show. Thank you for letting me continue to do this show.
Thank you for doing this show with me. And I love doing it as well with you all the time. Front, back, side to side. And hey, sloppy seconds later on. But yeah, tonight we are back again with RE-Enlisted, the second edition of the Rolling Stones Top 100 Metal Albums of All Time. Tonight we're covering 90 through 81. So if that's confusing to you, go back and listen to the first one. It's common sense, people.
Come on.
But yes, DK and I will be rearranging numbers 90 through 81 as we did the last time. And boy, do we have a fun mixture of metal, maybe? I don't know.
There may be some metal in this. I'm not sure.
There's some metal.
But some of it may be false metal.
We're going to figure that out. Who is false? And they are to death with them. But yeah. How was your journey?
This was an interesting set. Look, if you want to get right into it, we can. I found this to be maybe even more difficult to order and arrange than the last set. I think partially because there's a grouping of them. There's one or two outliers, but there's a grouping of them that are kind of similar. Did you bump into that? I think like the Dark Throne and the Entombed and the Bathory kind of, not that they're all the same, and they're, you'll see in my ordering that I do feel differently about them, but like some of that stuff ran together. Like even the Dark Throne, or not the Dark Throne, the Pig Destroyer. I was like, okay, which one is this? Even though I knew that album, there's just a lot of thrash and sort of, I don't know, sort of grindy on a lot of these. So anyway, I found this to be a little bit harder to order, and I had to pay more attention and sort of get a little bit more granular with like why I was ranking things the way I was ranking things. Did you feel similarly?
Yeah, those three I thought as well. I think one we'll see when we get to the rankings how I did it as well. But those are some very genre-defying picks, I think, is what they threw at us pretty early here. So, But yes, I kind of agree with you on those. Definitely those three you could get mixed up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I had to go back, and I think those were the three that I did 2 listens on just to kind of make sure.
Just to be able to differentiate. And I still might get them wrong, but I made decent notes, so we'll see. But yeah, no, I like this list. I hadn't really looked ahead too much on this list. I know I skimmed it at some point, like quite a while ago at this point. So I didn't really know what was coming. And, listening through all these, I have to say again, I am really enjoying this job of reordering these. This is cool as hell.
It's a fun journey. Mm-hmm. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm putting some new things on my shelf. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Old Dan got to get some Nightwish in. Always heard, but hadn't heard. And now I've heard.
Now you heard.
But yeah, we're here. We're going to do that. But I think, I don't know, let's do some recommendations first, I think.
Okay, I got one if you want.
Hit me up.
Russian Circles has a new track.
Whoa.
Two new tracks and a new album coming this month, I think. Is it?
Maybe next month. I don't know.
Within a month or so.
Here in the next 2 months.
Here in a bit of a while, we will have a new Russian Circles record. And I think between the two, the Alluvial, I think, is what the one... I liked it quite a bit. I mean, they're both good. But that was the one that stuck out to me a little bit more. But yeah, like if you're a Russian Circles person, check it out. They're just doing what they do. I think it would have been weird to hear something different. You know what I mean? Like they have found a thing and they continue to do and iterate on that thing. It doesn't seem like you're going to be too surprised by what you hear is kind of what I'm saying. So not a bad thing. I like what they do. I love listening to them at work and like when I'm concentrating on things, that kind of, vocal, instrumental music, but manages to be pretty badass and heavy and intricate. And yeah, Alluvial is that track. I really like it. So I'm going to recommend that for people. Russian Circles.
I mean, it's album number 9. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I want a little something different. I'm not shit talking.
I get it.
But I did hear the 2 singles and was like, okay, like I'm gonna check that out when it comes out.
I understand that,
and I'm sure we might talk about it.
But if they came out and did something insane, wouldn't you be like, what the fuck?
But I think I'd be really open-minded to it.
Okay, if that ever happens, I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah, I hope you would.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. They're not going to get a singer. I mean, they could prog it up. I don't know.
I would like to hear even more prog, but that, I'm a prog asshole. So occasionally, I dip into that stuff. But the thing is, I don't think they need it. They've tapped into this sort of groove-based metal, sort of trance-like building, sort of dark expression of metal that doesn't need vocals. You know?
And it rips.
And it does rip. It continues to rip.
Yeah.
I get what you mean, but it's like that's a flavor on its own that I need to exist. I don't want them to change that flavor.
It's like Wes Anderson. It's like, how much do we need, bro? But then you're like, they're still pretty decent movies.
That's a pretty good analogy.
With all the other shit that's out there that's terrible. But yeah, okay. 9, it's called. It's coming out. Well, we might do a slew of reviews like our last and maybe hit it on there.
Hell yeah. You got a recommendation?
Yeah, I got a recommendation. I recommend you not join the band Slipknot.
Well, why?
I recommend that Clown has fully transformed into Kerry King, and he's just going to fire all these motherfuckers and take all the money.
Typical Clown behavior.
Yeah.
It's like the beginning of the Dark Knight. There's only one clown left at the end, and he gets all the money. He shoots the bus driver.
Harvey Dent. Corey Taylor. But speaking of ex-Slipknot members who could probably form their own fucking band at this point, with as many as we've lost.
Yeah.
Jay, their last drummer, is now with Fuming Mouth, who recently put out a record a few weeks ago, and it is a fucking delight. And that is my recommend. Yeah.
What is it like?
Oh man, did you listen to their last outing? They kind of changed it up a little bit.
No, I have not heard them.
All right, well, I'll send you the link. It'll be on the episode. You can check it out when this episode comes out.
You don't want to describe it to me and the listeners who maybe have not heard it?
Let's just say that it might be on a list later on down the year.
Okay.
So I don't want to get too much into it. But a good mixture of just death and hardcore, maybe hardcore lyrically, but he also, I don't know. They got solos in there. The drumming, of course, has improved because of Jay's entrance, but just a well-rounded album that I think is really good.
I'll check it out.
And yeah, I think you should.
Okay. Well, that was my look. I mean, I want to be honest. I did have a news bruise, but that was the news bruise that Sid Wilson fired from Slipknot. So we can scratch scratch it.
I mean, technically, nobody has announced officially that he is out of the band from the band or him. It's just been TMZ.
Yes, which is crazy.
So, it might be out by the time this comes out, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. Do you care?
At this point, I was just going to ask you that. At this point,
it's just funny.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think. I think it's just hilarious that this is an ongoing thing.
They don't still have 9 guys, do they? Or are they still at 9?
Yeah.
You can lose one.
You could probably lose 2 or 3.
They could do like a Home Alone thing where like they forget one of them at home. Corey Taylor does the mom face. It wouldn't matter. It would still be a great vacation.
We just compared Slipknot to The Dark Knight and Home Alone.
Yes, we did. That's why you listen.
But yeah, I don't think I had any other news. That's the biggest news going on right now, the biggest controversy. And apparently Kelly Osbourne's calling him an asshole as well. But guess what? You got a kid with him, bitch. So you're stuck. And why does he need to pay you child support? Come on.
I'm staying out of this. I'm
getting right in the middle of it. I want to be called into court.
Over comments made on the DK and Dan Bands podcast.
Sid Wilson out. Some other DJ will come in.
Do you think they will continue to have a DJ? My question is...
Make the tortilla guy do it.
Well,
I don't know.
My question is... At this point in time, they're probably playing to a click anyway. Why not just like... That shit exists on the album. We've got the tracks. We just stick that into the track that everyone hears at the show. You don't need a DJ.
I wonder if they have a partially completed record and now there's just going through to see what he's on and either take it out or pay him for that, or I don't know. That's my theory. That's why we haven't heard anything yet.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I thought the guy that they fired and replaced Tortilla Guy with was a DJ as well, but apparently he turned out to be percussion. So
something Slipknot desperately needs more of.
Yeah, I don't know. Just, it seems like he could take on even Clown. Why can't Clown do it? He's not half the songs. He's not doing anything. I mean, I don't know. Twirling around on his fucking drum. We talked enough about fucking Slipknot.
All right.
We blew our Slipknot.
Again!
Fuck, twice. Yeah, Fuming Mouth. Check it out. Jay, he's in the band now. It sounds great. He sounds great. I'm glad he's found a project to work on. So.
Cool.
I seen his dad. He plays drums for Bruce Springsteen.
Really?
Yeah, that's his dad.
I didn't know that. Kind of cool.
Yeah. I've seen him and his dad perform live in front of my eyes.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right. DK, no shows? You didn't go to any shows?
No shows for me. I went and seen a Spider-Man. That's all I've seen lately.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
It was good. It was one of the better ones, I think. For sure. I mean, the box office would agree with me, I think.
All right. Well, for that review, you can check out DK on Nerds, Geeks, and the Kitchen Sink. Go over there. Check out that review. I'm sure it's up by now.
No, that's this weekend.
All right.
No, it'll be up by now. Yeah, by the time this comes out. Yes.
I didn't see the last one
You don't need to,
where they brought back like all the other older ones.
which I thought was fun. Which I mean, you should if you care at all. But if you don't care, take the kids to see a good Spider-Man. If they care. If they don't care, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't need any reference of any of them to watch Brand New Day.
All you need to know is that nobody knows who Spider-Man is anymore because they all forgot due to some Doctor Strange bullshit. That's the only piece of information that you need. Nobody knows who he is.
All right.
You're prepped. You're ready. You're lubed up.
I'll probably still go see Super Troopers 3. Not.
That's
Just
okay.
kidding. But yeah, there we go. That was it? Any more?
I didn't have anything else. No.
No. That's enough. We got 10 records tonight to cover for you.
Yeah.
We covered 6 last time, 10 this time.
10 full
I think
ones.
that's 18. I don't know. I can't do math.
I don't want to.
That's what we fucking do here. But DK, let's get started on it. Re-Enlisted.
Wouldn't it be 16? If there were
Yes.
6 last time and 10 now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus the other 10. That would be 26.
Good Lord.
Yeah, we've been working, dude.
Woo!
But guess what? It doesn't feel like work to bring our listeners this show because we love you. Now join the Discord, please. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, and I guess this might be a good place to shout out that we are now on YouTube. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And I'm in the process of getting those ported over. We're almost there. We're almost caught up. By the time this comes out, all the episodes will be on, and they will continue to be on. Just a little bit of delay, but that shouldn't be too long. After they come out on audio, you'll get. Oh, and there's not going to be video, by the way. Just let's be clear. But if you want to listen on, like if you have a subscription or something on YouTube, here's your place to do that if you want. Send it to your friends.
Now, if you want video, please demand. And maybe we might do it.
I wouldn't
But
be
we
opposed.
don't wear shirts.
I wouldn't be opposed, yeah.
I don't know. We're good looking guys.
Hell yeah.
Maybe the ladies want to, Yeah.
They need to see things like that.
Yeah. That was my dick.
Hey, don't leave the lads out either. I'm here for everybody.
You want me to spread it?
If you got it.
I'll wink it. Oh, you're just high on fire. Look at you go.
Oh, my God.
You little lamb of God.
All right.
Hey, Rolling Stone's top 100 metal records of all time came out in the year 2017. And number 81 through 90 for this week's show would be Bathory, Under the Sign of the Black Mark from 1987. Entombed, Left Hand Path from 1990. Coming in at number 83, Bareness, the Red Album from 2007. Coming in at number 84, you have High on Fire, Blessed Black Wings from the year 2005. 85 would be Dark Thrones, Transylvanian Hunger from 1994. After that, you got Lamb of God, As the Palace Burns from the year 2003. Coming in at 87, you got Man o' War, Hell to England from 1984. Next up at 88 would be Pig Destroyers, Terrifier from the year 2004. Coming in at 89, magically, it's Nightwish, the album Once from the year 2004. And rounding it all off would be Mr. Ice-T's metal band Body Count from the year 1992, self-titled. So that is what we are going to rearrange tonight. DK, do you want to tell maybe some new listeners, or maybe just refresh everybody how the fuck we do this?
Sure, yeah. So we have to agree on number 90. We have to agree on number 81. And then Dan gets 89, 87, 85 to choose. I get 88, 86, 84. No arguments. Whatever we choose goes there in those slots. And then we have to figure out 83 and 82. That's not confusing. But I think honestly makes this more interesting and is a good choice. So I'm going to stick with it.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, up first, DK. Let's get into it. Would be number, what is this, 90?
90.
And we both have to agree on this pick.
Yeah. I feel like this is going to be pretty easy, but you never know. I've already joked about it a lot, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I think number 90 should be Man of War, Hail to England from 1984. How do you feel about that?
Yikes. I don't feel good.
You don't wait, you cut out. I didn't hear you.
I said I don't feel good about that.
No.
No.
Okay, talk to me about it. Why?
I think there is 5 other bands that are worse than that.
Are you kidding me? Really? Okay. All right. Well, we got to hash this out.
I know.
You got to throw something at me. You got to give me something.
I thought maybe you would be a little higher on Man of War.
Really?
I know you hate fucking the 80s and shit like that.
I like the 80s, but that 80s is not good.
I mean, there's that sweet bass solo. All right.
You got a counter offer.
I got a counter offer of Dark Throne. Transylvanian Hunger.
Okay. I think I could agree that between the sort of black metal-y records we got, I would agree with you that it is the weakest, or at least the one I like the least. Look, I know people love it because it sounds like shit, but that record sounds like shit.
Terrible.
I know it's like a seminal black metal album, and I get that. And look, I don't hate it, but I don't think it's not going to be my number one. I'll tell you that. So yeah, I could get behind that going at 90. I could, but what I worry about is what are you going to put at 89?
That's exactly what I was just thinking. And I was like, I'm going to piss this guy the fuck off. Argument for Dark Throne, though, is the 4 songs that was written by Burzum and the Aryan controversy that went into that. That's another blemish on that.
Sure. It's funny because like every one of the comments of these is like, they're okay now. But it's like, yeah, I mean, and maybe they are, but I think on that alone, I'd be willing to agree with you.
All right. Okay.
I think I would. I think on this one, I think I will concede. I would be okay with Transylvanian Hunger being number 90. It's not where I would rank it personally, but I'm okay with that being our official decision. So what I need from you now is to piss me off with whatever you choose for 89. And keep in mind, I cannot argue. You get to just say it, and it is what it is.
This is my pick. It is what it is. It's set in stone. Yeah. Let's do Body Count.
Okay. I will tell you, I also had it at 89.
Okay.
I had it at 89. And now well, go ahead. You give your reasons first.
This isn't bad. This record is not bad. It kind of might go into the argument of, is this really metal? And there are elements of metal, yes. I think lyrically, how Ice-T delivers a KKK Bitch is a great fucking song. There are many great songs on here that just make you laugh, and it's like, that's some cool shit. It's a cool record. Some of the facts and statistics that he's throwing out at this time, when did this record hit?
92.
1992 are probably still true to this day. This was also another controversy album that Tipper Gore got involved with the whole parental advisory stickers. Yeah. I think the group was actually supposed to be called Cop Killa, but of course they all complained about that, so they took it off the record and changed the name to Body Count. Ernie C is kind of the brainchild of this whole group. He's the guitarist, and he does get some metal ass licks in there when that occurs. But yeah, I think it's good. I don't know if it needs to be where they have it at number 90. I mean, I don't know. If you did like a 150, maybe I could see this going in. But like I said, I'm not mad at it. This is an album throughout growing up that I always listened to. It was always there. So friends always had this album.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
Okay. Yeah. I feel pretty similarly. I think it is like an awesome record, really. It's one that one of my friend's sisters had in the 90s that I got to hear a lot at that time. So, these songs are familiar. I just don't know if I can call it metal. That's really my only like discussion point and like pain point on this, is that I just don't know if it's metal. I think it is, like a kind of a cool record, but like if you want to get down to the nitty gritty, like a lot of it is punk. A lot of it is like just more rock than anything else. There Goes the Neighborhood is maybe my favorite track on there. It's basically Sabbath meets Metallica. Mm-hmm. Pretty well made. Mom's Gotta Die Tonight because of Bullshit Thanksgiving. Wait, what was it? The line about the knife from Bullshit Thanksgiving made me laugh so hard. Why is it Bullshit Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
It's awesome.
Great storytelling in this record. Chris, we know you're going to be upset. We're sorry.
He's a reasonable man. I do want to like express love. Like this is a cool, like you said, this is a really fun album, but I just don't think it belongs on the metal list.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy with it to be 89. That's where I had it. Happy Bullshit Thanksgiving.
Well, there you go. DK at no, pick 88 is yours, man. Do your damage.
Okay, well, I really have to think about this because you've thrown a major wrench, and I don't think you're going to like this. Like, I honestly think this is going to hurt you bad. And I'm really sorry. You're not... I almost don't want to say this.
Just give it to me straight, baby.
Okay. Look, I'm treating this as though it's a top 3 for me. And for me, number 88, High on Fire, Blessed Black Wings from 2005. I know you like them. I'm really sorry. I saw them in 2008 with Baroness, which is kind of funny that they're both like next to each other on this list. They were opening for Opeth.
Oh, right on.
2008. And High on Fire, I felt at the time, wasted my time. I was not interested in what they were doing. The guitar guy, and maybe, does he play guitar and sing? Does he do both?
Mr. Mike Pike, yes.
Yeah.
From legendary band Sleep.
Yeah. He did not have a shirt on. Right.
He did
not have a shirt on, and his whole ass was out. Like, for most of the set. Anyone who was at that show will know what I'm talking about. His complete ass was visible. And they just went on, and I just wasn't into the riffs, and I wasn't into the vocals and stuff. I listened to this record. I gave it a full chance because, a lot of time has passed since 2005. I was like, well, maybe now I'll appreciate it. But I felt the same way. There's nothing like mechanically bad about it. I can't think of an objective reason. It's just a taste thing. I could not get into them. The track where I looked up and I was like, hey, this isn't so bad, was literally the outro. And I'm like, oh, he's not. It wasn't because I'm like sitting here being an asshole, like, well, he's not singing and now I like it. It's just, you let your brain go. And I was listening and I go, oh, I kind of perked up and I was like, no, I like what they're doing here. What track is this? It's the fucking outro. There's not even any vocals on it.
You're just so happy it was over.
No, but I feel bad about this because I know you like them, and I'm happy to like be the bad guy on this. So, but yeah, that's the nature of the beast here. High on Fire, I'm putting at number 88.
DK, that's your pick. I respect it. Kind of way to kick Mike Pike when he was homeless. Like, way to kick him in the fucking ass that was hanging out. This is a solid fucking band. But I will say this. Blessed Black Wings is not my favorite of theirs. I think there's better offerings from High on Fire. But yeah, just a solid ass fucking band. And the dude is rocking fucking roll and metal through and through.
There's no denying it.
He's like Lemmy's little miniature.
Yeah.
Like, this is Motorhead with a metal twist in there with some kind of death metal-y lyrics. But I don't know. Even their latest offering, I think, is better than Blessed Black Wings. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I think they're a solid band. I had them higher on my list, yes. But hey, that's just how we roll.
Once again, I am sorry.
You're fine. All right. So we got Dark Throne 90, Body Count number 89, High on Fire coming in at 88. Whew.
Wait a minute. Dan.
What?
I made a mistake. It shouldn't be High on Fire. Can I go back?
It should be Man of War.
It has to be Man of War.
That's why I was wondering, like, hey.
Why did I do this?
That's the pick, dude.
Is it okay for me to change it? Let me change it.
You don't change it. That's your pick.
No. I want it to be Man of War. I really don't want... I can't stand by and let Man of War slip by. I'm changing it in the official list, Man of War. You can put High on Fire. High on Fire is safe. I'm sorry. That mistake won't happen again. I'm really sorry. High on Fire is safe for now.
All right, so...
I'm sorry. It's got to be Man of War. That album is not good. Do you have anything to say about that record?
DK, where is my notes on?
Let me ask you a question about this album. Why is it called Hail to England when every song is about Asgard and Odin?
It's got Strong Winds and Magical Mist. Hey, it's Hail to England because they're paying honor to the great metal bands of England. This is a band that I thought was always from England, but apparently they're from Auburn, New York.
Yeah, hilarious. When you sent me that text, I was like, what the fuck?
I had no idea. I don't know. They got some good fucking solos in here. I think the only reason they are on this list is Death to False Metal. That has to be it. I mean,
really?
they had... I mean, that's... the most popular, that's where that came from. So, and people might not know that, but that's always been a saying if you're in the metal community, right, or hard rock community or whatever. Clean vocals, good solos. It's not the best. I'd rather listen to some Judas Priest, but
Sure.
But I guess I agree with 88. At least I get to save High on Fire, so that's
yes.
That's a good point for me.
And again, I apologize. No, it didn't do anything for me. It feels pretty painful to listen to that record. I just didn't get it. I can't hear it. Anytime I hear metal like that, I can't take it seriously. To me, it just feels like a joke. Death to the false metal, and you're singing like. I don't know. I just don't get it.
You're going to have a hard time later on.
Maybe.
All right. So DK took High on Fire back and stuck Man of War in at number 88.
Yep. Sorry, listeners.
That was probably everybody's number one pick. The Ringing Bell is Fuming Mouse record name. I couldn't remember it for a second. Anyway, number 87 is mine.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what this is, it's my pick.
Yep.
And you only get once, so let's do Nightwish.
I kind of had a feeling.
I will say this. They came before Evanescence, but Evanescence, you better be writing some checks to this lady.
Tarja.
At the time of this record, it was the most expensive record ever produced in the country of Finland.
And it cost $500 American.
$1 million to produce this. And it has went like double platinum in Finland.
Oh, yeah. That investment came back.
Yeah. I've always heard of these guys. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to say the same thing about Evanescence. Like, I don't want to say One Trick Pony, but it's kind of, I mean, at times the guitar does get pretty cool with some good riffs. But other than that, I don't know. I honestly, I'd rather listen to Man of War over Nightwish.
Really?
I'm sorry, but I would.
Wow. I can't agree with you on that, but it's okay. I'm arranging my notes. Hold on. If I don't do this now, I'll make another High on Fire mistake.
Sounds like you're high on something else besides fire.
No. Man of War. Okay. I gotta mark these off or I'm gonna... Yeah. Okay. So let me talk about Nightwish for a second. I have a soft spot for them that is difficult to explain. But actually our mutual friend Eric, who was on the show, introduced me to them quite a long time ago. And that was when I was working at the CD store. And it was an album. The album Wishmaster is the one that I liked the most. I could play it in the store. I knew there was nothing weird going on. It was kind of okay for everyone, but it still had some sort of interesting, heavier things. But I can't really fault you. I do feel like it's a product of the time a little bit. And like, if I heard this now for the first time, I know for a fact I'd be like, oh, okay. It wouldn't do it for me, but like that for some reason, this album Once and Wishmaster, I'm kind of into. We used to. This is going to sound so stupid. I've talked about this for a long time, but I used to have a game group where every Thursday, people would come to my house and we would play video games in the basement. Lots of first-person shooters, and fighting games and whatever else, and we would get to pick an album, and we would, each person could pick one and play the album while we were playing games. And, we had music playing really loudly. We were playing games. It was a really fun party. For some reason, that Nightwish record, specifically Wishmaster, got played a ton. Like during like Call of Duty or something. They don't match at all. I don't understand it. And yet, I have such a fondness for that. And this is, I know Nightwish changes vocalists at some point. I think not long after this album. So anytime I hear their more later stuff, I'm like, it's not as good. But I think it's just the nostalgia. So anyway, I have to defend Nightwish a little bit. I will tell you that I did have it placed at 87 on my list. So it's kind of pretty close to where I would put it. But I do need to give them some love because they serenaded me many times. Nightwish. All right. I
knew you'd have a soft spot for that.
Yeah. I'm not really into, like what is it? Power metal? Like enchanted power metal?
What do they call it? Symphonic metal.
Symphonic metal. Yeah, some of the parts, you're like, oh, this could be Dimmu Borgir. But then some of it, you're like, oh, well, those vocals, though.
Nope.
No. So I do. There's part of me that does love some of what they're doing, but I could never argue with putting them at 87. That's fine. It's fine. I get it. They're not for everybody. And I haven't listened to any of their stuff really since she left the band, so I don't know. It's time for me to pick number 86.
I think I know what it might be.
And I think you know what it is. It's going to be High on Fire, Blessed Black Wings. Does that feel a little bit better?
Yeah, I mean, it's number 6 out of 10, so.
Did you still have them higher?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have them on fire, too? Higher and on fire?
Higher and on fire.
Oh, my God. This guy. Yeah, and I already said what I need to say about them. It is what it is.
Okay. Yeah, same here. Like I said, I'm sure there's a group of dudes out there, but or ladies, Blessed Black Wings is probably their favorite offering, but I would explore more on the discography if it's up to me. This is 2017 was when this, and I double checked this for this episode because the last one I wasn't sure. I think we said it came out in 2017, but I'm like, what was their cutoff? Like the decade, maybe the 10-year, maybe 2007, maybe. I don't know. I want to fucking pick somebody's brain about why didn't you go up to 2017 with picks?
Yeah,
because like I said, I think Snakes of the Divine would have been a way better pick for High on Fire, but whatever.
Sure.
But anyway, what do we got? 85. So we're in the top 5 here, DK.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it comes down. I mean, this is my pick, so you can't fucking argue with me.
No, I can't.
I'm going to do Under the Sign of the Black Mark with Bathory. I think that's a solid 5 pick. Or 85 in this case, if you're following along to all our, real listeners.
Right.
This is a pivotal band, not potential, pivotal band for black metal. Along with other types of bands right now, you can hear like Venom, Hellhammer, Merciful Fate, which one of my favorites. I don't know. It's okay. It's 1987. So yeah, you can see why this made an impression. This is their 3rd album. I mean, you wouldn't have the Dark Throne at 90 if you didn't have Bathory.
That feels correct. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a direct influence right there. I don't know. It's okay. I didn't explore any of their other discography. I don't think they lasted very long. Maybe they have a few others, but
Bathory?
I think, yeah. Or is he still going?
No,
I think he retired or something.
They have quite a few albums, but I think mid-2000s is where they kind of stop, the aughts. But they have a lot of different like phases and changes and like vocal changes and all kinds of stuff. And I think this is the one. Like if you're gonna listen to Bathory, this is the one to listen to. I mean, Bathory heads out there tell me I'm wrong, but I think this is the one. If this didn't exist, there would be no Cradle of Filth, for example. I think there would be a lot of things. I think they're heavily influential on modern black metal. I mean, who is doing this like this early?
It's true.
Like really, those vocals, and not just the vocals, but they have the sort of like you get a little synth in there. You get some keys, you get some organ playing. It's got a little bit more of a cinematic feel than some of the other stuff. And that with the like full on witch voice screech vocal, like this is really doing it. And I think this record sounds better than the Dark Throne record.
Oh, by a billion.
By a mile. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I think I don't think 85 is a bad place for it. I had it slightly higher, but yeah, I don't think 85 is a bad place at all for that to go. So I think this is a cool record.
Yeah. There's some really good songs in there. Yeah, I think this is kind of maybe like our last list testament kind of respect. Like these dudes, Yeah. They influenced a lot of dudes.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of
Trailblazing.
lonely, pale dudes.
Yep. Yep. Good choice.
Oh, thank you, DK.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and give you number 84. Like it or not. And I can see this being a little contentious, but you know what? It is what it is. And there's one big reason why I picked one over the other. But I'm going to go for number 84, and this is the last pick where I get to just choose. I'm going to go with Pig Destroyer, Terrifier 2004.
Okay.
It's a solid-ass record. It's really good. I mean, it's like tight grind. They're like hitting all the notes. I'm not like the biggest grind listener, but I think vocally they're doing something a little bit just like slightly different that stands out. The way, I don't know if you noticed this on that album, but they're doing the shrieking screams, but they're also doing this like sort of layered Deftones sort of like Chino thing on top of it. He's kind of more enunciating the words, and like it kind of gives it this flavor that it would not have had if like at all across the whole record if they didn't do that. And I think that put this thing a lot higher on the list for me, just like based on that alone, because they, for me, grindcore, I like it, but a little bit goes a long way, and I can't listen to it all day. I just get bored of it. But this one, at least, like there's a little bit more going on in the vocals for me. So like, and the music, I mean, like I said, they're really tight. These guys are really good. So, the energy never stops on that album. It doesn't sit down ever. So I got to give it to him. Pretty cool record, and I'm putting it at number 84.
I think it's a good choice at 84. Snack-sized brutality. Grindcore has been represented here on this list finally. It's the third offering. Another Virginia band here that we have. But yeah, man, it's got tits on the cover.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, there's just something about it. I don't know. You kind of start it and you're like, maybe this isn't for me. But I think as it goes on, I don't know, it really found a place with me. And like I said, people made a big deal out of this record when it came out. I remember it being on a lot of lists.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's still good. I don't know if I've listened to some newer stuff maybe, but it really made me be like, man, I need to dig back into these guys. But yeah, Terrifier is a great record. I think it's a good choice at number 84 there. I like it.
Hell yeah.
All right, DK. We have 3 left.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And that is
Entombed, Left Hand Path, Baroness, Red, and Lamb of God as the Palaces Burn.
all right. And we have to agree on all this.
On 83, 82, 81. Yeah, basically.
It's basically our top 3 for me. We can't get rid of it. We're sorry.
Yeah. How much of your top 3 did I break? Just High on Fire?
1. That's it.
Was it High on Fire?
Yeah.
God damn it. Made me feel like an asshole.
Did I break any of your top 3?
Yes, but I'm fine with it, honestly.
You had Nightwish at 3?
It wasn't Nightwish. It was Bathory.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. That record, man, I think it's really good. It influenced a lot of people I like, and I love how early it is and what they're doing in 87. Holy shit.
Okay.
It's cool. It's like authentic. It's authentic retro shit that's great.
All right. I think maybe my opinion here is maybe to do the left hand. I think maybe that would be a good spot to put Entombed, but
No, I'm right there with you. I think Entombed would be my number 83 here.
Man.
What?
Pretty good, dude. Like,
yeah.
Pretty good.
It's pretty fucking good. I mean, I have to call out in the very first track, they literally just do the Phantasm theme. I've heard that before. I've heard this album before, but dude, I wish I could have seen that live. I would probably cry. It's so awesome for like, you know, the brutality to stop and then it fades out and then suddenly you're like, this is the Phantasm theme? And then they make it a little heavier and they go for a while and it's just so great. And the Phantasm of it all aside, it's a cool ass record. It sounds good. It's from 90. It sounds great.
Yes, 1990.
Yeah, I could not argue with it being number 3. I really, really like it. And what I like that versus something like the Dark Throne or even the Bathory probably is that like Entombed is doing some different things. They're not
elaborate more levels, I think.
And they're not afraid to like slow it down, and they're not just doing blast beats all day like, you know, Dark Throne or whatever. It's like they're doing something a little bit different, and I think that's just enough to put them ahead.
Mm-hmm. I agree, because there's some badass fucking songs on this record.
It's a pretty brutal record, yeah.
And this is their first offering. Basically, I guess when looking it up, they're putting Swedish death metal on the map.
Yeah.
And basically forming the death metal sound of the 90s. I think we'll get to actual death later on, but that's kind of in this realm. But yeah, man, I'm just super excited to go through the discography of these guys and really start to kick into some Entombed. I don't know where it's been my whole life. I felt kind of like a fucking moron. I mean, it's like, I mean, I've heard of them, but I've never, you know, and I think that's the beauty of this list as well, to really, you know, give us an education. So
open your eyes and open your thighs.
And Entombed, please put it in my tomb, baby.
Entombed.
I want more. I'm enthralled with the Entombed.
Entombed.
I'm in tune with the Entombed.
In your womb.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful spot to put Entombed. Yeah, they deserve it. Left Hand Path from 1990. Check it out. Badass fucking record. Kick-ass fucking cover. I will say this. Dark Throne, badass fucking cover.
Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. But the Entombed one, I think all the way around. I really enjoyed Entombed.
All right, DK.
So we need to decide number 82 and therefore 81. So the discussion really needs to be had. Baroness versus Lamb of God. I think I have a simple way to solve this, because I'll tell you right now, those two are my top two. Were those two in your top two?
I had High on Fire at number 2. But...
God damn it. Okay, all right. Well, I had them next to each other at the top. So for me, I'd be willing to hear what you have to say, because I think they're both pretty damn good. I think one is more metal than the other. I don't know how you want to factor that in, but I on a lot of this, I've been treating it just like a top 3 for me, where it's just like, this is just how I feel. So, what are your thoughts?
And the next 10 might be harder than that, buddy. You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say we'll start with Lamb of God as the Palace Burns, year 2003. Our second Virginia band. This is so much better than Into Oblivion.
No disagreement here.
This record rips. This is the Lamb of God that put Lamb of God on the fucking map.
Top to bottom, this record kills.
Play it and don't stop it till it ends, and then play it again.
This is my favorite Lamb of God record, by the way. Always has been.
Yes. Devin Townsend, we're going back to him. He helped out with the guitars here.
My boy.
Produced. And it's a ripper, dude. It fucking rules. I'll tell you right now, I got a soft spot for the Baroness, but Lamb of God would be my 82 pick. And like I said, if it's flipped, I don't think I'd be mad, but I got it at 82.
Okay. Well, let me tell you my thoughts. Number one, I love that Lamb of God record. Like I said, it's my favorite from them. One of those tracks was on Freddy vs. Jason, I think, and that also got a ton of play. So 11th Hour, I think, was the song. I love that one. Yeah, I remember driving to work with that record just blaring in my fucking Blazer. So good. That album is just, like I said, top to bottom. It kicks ass. It's exemplary metal for sure. It's just so good. But I will tell you this about Baroness. As I said, I saw them with High on Fire and Opeth in 2008. I listened to High on Fire and Baroness beforehand, just to get, because I didn't really know them. I remember liking Baroness at the time, but I really listened to them more because I was like, well, I gotta learn their songs, so when they're playing, I won't be super bored. But it's really just to get me through to Opeth, because that's why I'm here. But I remember at the time being like, you know what, Baroness is kind of good. I wasn't sure about the vocals at that time. I was not 100% sold, but the music is something special. And now that it's 2026 and it's been almost 20 years, Jesus Christ. I've now listened to that record for the first time in a long time, and it made a much bigger mark on me. It's a really good album, and the vocals didn't bother me at all. I think they're fine. It's not my favorite style ever, but I think it's good. I think they're good and they fit. Man, I could argue. I could concede Baroness at 81 almost just because I fucked you so hard on High on Fire. Everyone knows that Lamb of God album is a classic. I don't think they have anything to prove, and I don't think putting them one lower at the end of the day is going to hurt me at all. So I guess what I'm saying is I vote for Baroness at 81.
Yes, TK. Yeah, man. I think I came in at Blue album. Red was already out. And then it was just a mixture of yellow and green.
All the Pokemon
blue
games.
And red. Yeah. And I don't know. There's just so much. It could go country at some points. Folk, metal. I don't know. It just... I think they had the bus accident after. Well, I think that was after Yellow and Green. Almost died pretty much.
I remember hearing about that, yeah.
But yeah, dude, just Isaac gets stuck in my fucking head. It has been all week. Isaac! Just, I don't know. I've passed them up every time they come to St. Louis. And then I kick myself in the ass. Stone is their first record that came out in 2023 that was not a color. I wasn't a big fan of Purple. I was like, okay. I got Stone, and that was my album of 2023. It just stuck with me, and I was like, God damn it. It's so good. But, yeah, man, I'm so excited to hear what that band comes up with every time. They've got my attention again, and I'm fucking going. We're going next time they come through.
Okay. So. Well, I got to tell you that I haven't kept up with them, but after listening to Red again, I'm going to.
And blue is just, I think, almost on the same level as red, man.
I've heard it like through the years, like I've heard a little bit of some of them, but I can't remember what was what.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was.
But I now know that I definitely must. I think last year for me it was Mastodon. I was like, I liked him, but I wasn't really that immersed. I think Baroness might be my Mastodon of 2026. I'm going to be immersed.
Definitely check out Stone, man. Lineup change, but I think it's for the best. I think it brings some melody and some cool shit. Under the Rose is a fucking amazing song. And Under the Wheel. I think it's Under the Rose too. Something with the Rose. I don't fucking know.
Under the Rose is a song by the band Him.
She'll be right here in my home.
I have a major soft spot for them, so careful what you say.
Yeah, you and Bam Margera do a kickflip.
Under the Rose.
But yeah, man. Well, that works. DK, tell them the order of what DK and Dan did to relist the Rolling Stones top 100 albums of all time, metal albums of all time. Sorry.
Coming in at number 90, we have Dark Throne, Transylvanian Hunger. 89, we have Body Count, 1992. Number 88, Man of War, I Think It's Too High, but Hail to England. 87, we have Nightwish, Once. 86, High on Fire, Blessed Black Wings. 85, we have Bathory, Under the Sign of the Black Mark. Pig Destroyer, we have Terrifier at 84. 83 is Entombed, Left Hand Path. 82, Lamb of God, As the Palaces Burn. And coming in at 81, it's Baroness with Red.
Hell yeah, we did it. And if you want a refresher from the last episode we had, coming in at 100, Sunno, who actually, there is a bass player from High on Fire, named Joe Preston, who also played in a little band called The Melvins.
No, it's Melvins.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I gotta defend Kron here.
He also played in Sunno. Kron. Yeah, I did a little more research on that one. Fucker. 100, Sunno. 99, we had Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil. Number 98, we had Naked City. Number 97, we had the Evanescence pick there. Number 96, Kelevtok. Forgettable. 95, we had White Zombies. What album was that? La Sexy.
La Sexorcisto.
Okay. Number 94, I broke DK's heart with Gojira.
Yes, you did.
93, we had some I Hate God love in there. Number 92, Dream Theater, and number 91, Death Heaven. But yeah, go back and check that episode out, so you could put it all together, and then get on our Discord and call us idiots.
You could do that. I am not mad about the way it turned out. I apologize about High on Fire.
I'm not mad. I thought you were gonna do Baroness at that pick, and I was like, fuck.
What? But High on Fire, you had higher though. Right?
I had it at 2. I had it at 82.
So as long as it wasn't Baroness.
Do you want to hear what I had?
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. Number 81, Baroness. Number 82, High on Fire. 83, Entombed. 84, Lamb of God. 85, Man of War. 86, Pig Destroyer, which I could probably flip that. 87, I had Bathory. 88, Body Count. 89, Nightwish, and then Dark Throne at 90.
Okay.
Which, yeah, I think the Pig Destroyer pick was too low. And Bathory should have maybe been. You were right. You were right on those.
Hell yeah, I was. Oh, man.
But that's what I love. You change my mind. You make me think about it more. You get me out of my stupid head. So, yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. DK and Dan is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we like bands too. DK.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Jesus, that went by so quick. We had so much fun.
It really did, and I'm stoked. That was awesome. That was awesome. Thank you for doing that with me.
Hey, we got another 10 to go. We'll announce those later because I don't have it in front of me.
People know how to find that list.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's out there. Fucking look at it. Do it yourselves. Do the work like we do. Or not. Just listen to us. But yeah, follow us on Discord. We're on YouTube now. What else do we got? Hey, give us some fucking Letters to Dracula news, dude. Is there any?
Yeah, writing is in full swing. We have a couple tracks hot and ready. I don't know when the record is coming or like what it even. We don't even know if it's an EP or a full length or what we're doing. But things are in the oven. Definitely on the way.
Hell yeah, dude.
Some
I'm
heavy
excited.
shit.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. We wrote one that was almost accidentally too heavy.
No.
Anyway, I can't wait.
Hell yeah. Well, that's awesome, DK. We're looking forward to it. Please go support that. What is it? Get on Bandcamp?
Yeah, letterstodracula.bandcamp.com. And hey, we're just kicking around the idea of collaborating with a vocalist. Just kicking it around. If you are a vocalist or if you know a vocalist who would be interested in Letters to Dracula, please let me know.
There you go, folks. I might do a guest spot.
Do a demo for me.
She'll be right here in my arms.
We cover that.
In love.
We'll cover that shit.
I could do Scotty Doesn't Know. But that's great news, DK. We're looking forward to that. We got some plans coming up. We don't really have anything set in stone, but we'll get to it. You'll see it. I think this one came out a little faster than our last.
Yeah, the turnaround was less.
But anyway, it's been an honor and a blessing to do this podcast with you, DK, and love the picks we made tonight. I love that we can come to some agreements together. That's amazing. And we're pretty close there on the top, so that makes me happy. We'll see you next time. We be listening to music. That's what we do. We be listening.
I'll see you soon at Bullshit Thanksgiving.